Sure, I've been called a cheap bastard, but I prefer the term minimalist. Okay, well, I thought I'd come down to the water where it's a little cooler. I can spout off these boring numbers to you. And also, I think I'll just turn the camera around and let you look at something other than my ugly puss while I'm spouting off these boring numbers. So hold on for that. All right, for our expenses for April. Now, I don't do many of these. Not because I don't like to do them. I don't do them every month because very rarely does anything change. In the 3 years I've been here, our monthly expenses has pretty much been consistent, except for last month. And that was due to the tourist visa run to Kuala Lumpur. And at the end of this, I'm going to throw in those costs, and then you'll see why last month was our most expensive month in the Philippines in 3 years. Now, a lot of you guys, you know that we live a simple life here. We don't do a lot of eating out. We don't go to a lot of touristy spots, and we're here on a mission, to get my wife through nursing school. So our costs are going to be less than probably 90% of the expats that come here. So just keep that in mind. And we don't use aircon, so that drops the cost a lot, trust me, on electricity. So here goes. We're going to start out with our rent on our 2-bedroom apartment, which is nice. And actually looking at other places recently, ours, we got a good deal. For 9,000 pesos for a 2-bedroom apartment, close to the water, close to town, secure, with a nice little gate, and we got some nice plants and a gardener that takes care of the grounds around us. So we got a pretty good deal, and when we're going to be there for at least another year. So 9,000 pesos for that. Our electric last month was the lowest we've had since we've been in the Philippines. Don't ask me why. We didn't do a lot of cooking in the turbo cooker, so that may be the reason. Not sure. But our electric was 955.88 pesos. So that's cheap. Our water, our shower water, tap water, came out to a whopping 264 and 60 centavos. Our cable is always the same. We pay it directly to the landlady. It's 200 pesos for our cable. And our trash we pay the lady to have it hauled to the road and hauled off by the truck. And that is 25 pesos. Not too bad. Our internet we pay down at the mall at PLDT, and that runs 990 pesos for our Wi-Fi. And we get a landline phone with that, which we can make local calls on, or long distance in Manila, but it's expensive, so we just stick to the local calls. Our drinking water, we went through about 10 jugs of drinking water that we have delivered. We went through about 10 last month at 30 pesos each, so 300 pesos for our drinking and cooking water. See how I get louder when the trucks go by, or the Jeeps? Alright, here comes the groceries. Our groceries were 10,000 pesos, because I spend about, it averages out to about 2,500 pesos a week. I go a lot to the grocery store. If I bought in bulk, I could probably do better, but I like to get out and ride around, so I usually go about every day. Maybe skip a day or two here and there. Motorcycles are just a running today. It's about 3 in the afternoon, so it's a little warm out, but with this ocean breeze, it's not too bad. Okay, and the veggie market. Since I'm on this ketogenic diet, We eat a lot of green leafy vegetables on this thing, and also that keeps our grocery bill down. Even though grocery prices seem to have been rising lately, um, I'm not eating as much, so that's a good thing. Okay, the veggie market runs about 2,000 pesos per month now, because you can get uh, fresh veggies here pretty cheap. All right, let's see. Fuel for my motorcycle. I usually put about 100 pesos in every 2 weeks, and that's it. So 200 for the month. And I'm averaging my immigration last month was my first since coming back from my visa run, and immigration cost me 2,300 pesos in April. That's just for the 1 month extension. Now I got to go back in May, the middle of May, and go ahead and get my ACR I-card again, and another 2-month extension. And I'm working on my 13A visa. Got all the paperwork, except for my police report from the U.S. I gotta figure out how to get that here. And other than that, we've just about got all the paperwork together. So, okay, now it's immigration. Miscellaneous this time only ran about 5,000 pesos. And there's that diet thing again, that ketogenic diet, and intermittent fasting, because I don't eat breakfast anymore, so there goes my McDonald's muffin. I don't eat muffins anymore, so that's a big expense gone down the tubes. I buy coffee at McDonald's once in a while, but that's about it. I haven't bought a meal in McDonald's in 4 months, so we're saving a lot on my miscellaneous stuff. 5,000 for the miscellaneous. Okay, that's the grand total for that basic. And when I say basic, I'm saying basic. There's no emergencies in there. Basic expenses for April was 31,235 pesos. God, I hope you can hear me over this. 31,235 pesos. Now I get to add in that visa run and exit clearance trip that I made to Cebu and Kuala Lumpur. And that all falls into this expense account here. And that was 18,280 pesos. So I add that in with my other monthly expense. It comes to a grand total of 49,515 pesos and 48 centavos. And that, my friends, was the most expensive month I think we've had since I've been in the Philippines. $990.31 USD. And that's at 50 pesos to the dollar, which we're getting a little better than that now, but try to keep it simple. 50 is easy to do the math with. So, and that's it. I'm gonna go head back to the house, and I hope that was informative for those that want to come over and visit. I'm not trying to sugarcoat anything. That's just how much it costs for us. And I know a lot of guys out there that pay a lot more than that every month, but they do a lot more than we do. So, you pretty much can spend as much as you want over here. I just don't want to spend that much. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.